Hey, what's going on? I'm over here at the picnic table. I think I talked about this a little bit recently. My dad, he's really good at making stuff out of wood, and he made this really nice picnic table, and I have found that this damn thing is really cool for when you're trying to take photos. I just got done taking a bunch of photos of these Whitehall Tatum number 3s that I got recently at the dump, and I don't know, they look good. See, look how nice that looks in a photo as opposed to a white background. And I think I'm gonna ask $79.95 plus shipping, and I think even at that, that's under $5 a piece because there's 17 of them. So I'm hoping I can get that, really. I mean, they're going to have to be packed up, and it's going to take some time. And, it's Monday morning right now, and I don't even feel like doing anything. It's the miserable Monday, I like to call it. I'm so worn out from that video last week. I was just happy to get that thing up. I think I don't think I did as well as I should have with it. I could have done better. I just wanted to get that damn thing out, so, I don't know. I think it was okay, I guess. But why harp on the past? Anyway, I think it's starting to rain out, so I'm going to get this stuff inside and try to get busy. Oh, before I go, I wanted to remind you guys that I was able to list all of that baby bullet stuff yesterday, and I ended up selling the 3 steamer trays for $10 plus shipping. So, I was only going to get like $25 for the whole lot, probably. So that's why, it was kind of a hassle to list it all individually. But I think in doing so, I'm going to make the most money, which isn't that the point after all? I mean, why are we doing all this if we can't make that paper, okay? Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in a bit. A few weeks ago, when I was over at our local dump, I was over in the craft section, and I saw that they had a box over there, and it was full of these guys right here. And these are Xyron refill cartridges for the model 505. And there's like several of them. I think there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 14 of these things brand new. And there's also a couple samples in there. Somebody bought them on clearance at Walmart for $6.50. But these things are selling for between $17 and $20 a piece. These were basically free, so I figured this is definitely going to be a pretty good score. This guy right here is for the 510. Now, it's been used, but I'm still going to try to sell it in pre-owned condition. I'm just working on taking photos of these items now, and I'm going to try to get them up this afternoon. Wish me luck. Hey, how's it going today? Well, happy to hear it. So it's Wednesday morning, and yesterday ended up being a really good day. It ended up being over a $350 day. I think it's only like $4 short from the other best day I had about 2 weeks ago. What really pushed it over the edge was a glove that I got from the More Than a Thrift store about 2 weeks ago. I listed it for like $170, and I went back and forth with a buyer, and he ended up paying $125 plus shipping. My profit was like $98 on this thing, so, I figured I can give him a good deal. I mean, he got a good deal. I made some money in the process. Really, I think everybody wins. I mean, I love to get top dollar for everything, but, unfortunately, you got, a lot of different variables. In my situation, I'm trying to get rid of stuff, so if I can make like $100 quick, I'll just go ahead and do it. And even if I lose out on $40 because I didn't wait till like the springtime, I'm okay with that. So I ended up selling 9 items yesterday, and that's actually a pretty rare day for me, and I was really happy about it. If I could just get that to happen every day, I'd be really happy about it. I ended up going over to the local dump Saturday, and I did find a few items. The first item I found was this old money collecting book. It's from the World Reserve Monetary Exchange. I guess it's just some sort of money collector's book. A lot of people collect change. I guess this is actually for dollar bills. You just put your money in here, and it has a nice leather cover. It does show some signs of wear and tear, but overall it's in decent shape, and it came with this nice box. They only sell for about 20 bucks, but it was basically free. Every once in a while I'll find a sealed puzzle up there. I found one last week, but I ended up giving it to my friend Jerry because I know during the winter time she enjoys putting them all together, and so it's just a little nice thing I do for her. Now this is some type of little 3D puzzle, almost more like a model, but it was sealed and it was basically free, so I went ahead and grabbed it, and it looks like these are probably selling for maybe $15. It doesn't look like they're worth a ton of cash, but that's all right. I also spotted this little Lego set. This is the 637 3621. It looks like people are asking 20 to 25, but realistically, I think this thing will probably sell for about $15. It's got a little bit of damage, but it's still a sealed Lego box. As far as I can remember, I think that's everything that I found over at the local dump Saturday. I had an interesting situation happen to me the other day. A buyer messaged me and they asked me if they could return an item. They had a Norelco razor and they were looking for this particular piece right here, which is a nose trimming piece. They bought it for $17 and it was listed with no returns. Anyway, they messaged me and they asked if they could return it. He said that if he could return it, he's got a bunch of other parts and pieces that he would just throw in the box with it. Now, I've had really good luck selling these parts and pieces for like $20 to $30 a piece. So I had told him absolutely, just go ahead and send it back and I'll give him the 17 back. And the parts actually arrived today. So this is what he sent me. It's got the power cable here. Now I've got one of these listed and it hasn't sold. My parts have been listed since January. I've sold most of them, but this is one of the ones that hasn't sold yet. It's got 3 watchers though. I think this one right here I still have listed for like $20 and no buyers yet. I'm not sure how much these sell for. I think this is the best one, but this is going to be some good money right here. That's actually the first time anything like that's ever happened to me, but I was happy to take his parts. Alright guys, so it's a little past lunchtime and I haven't eaten yet and I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, so I might be taking off here for a sandwich for too long. So I went ahead and got all this stuff that I got yesterday at the dump. I just showed you guys the stuff that I found Saturday, but I went yesterday and found a few items and I just got done photographing most of them. First thing I shot was this little vintage soap dish. This thing's a little cast iron soap dish. Looks like it's probably from like way back in the day. I don't know how far back, but I mean it's in okay condition. They don't sell for tons of money. This is probably going to be like $12 to $15, but I thought it was kind of cool. There's also this really neat little vintage Toastmaster toaster. This is the single slice version, and I don't know how much this is going to sell for, but I've always had really good luck with these vintage toasters, and they always pretty much work, so I'm going to have to plug it in and just find out what's going on with it. This stuff right here came from this old Sunbeam Oscar that I picked up yesterday. I'm probably going to just toss this, but I'll probably list this for between $22 and $25 free shipping. I found this little set of books over at the dump yesterday, the New Prophecy Warriors, complete second series. And I just threw this in the bag. I paid $1 for everything. I saw comps for this particular item selling for about $20 to $25. This is a neat little item that I picked up yesterday as well. It's a little old vintage napkin holder. Looks like it's probably from maybe the 60s or 70s. It's got that really cool looking butterfly pattern on it. I saw somebody that had sold one recently for 20 plus shipping. These don't come around a lot, I don't think, so I'm probably going to ask about 25 plus shipping for mine, and I'll probably end up putting it in a little box or something. I don't want it to get damaged. It's a little bit fragile. You know I love my little vintage Serve and Saver containers. This was also there yesterday, so I just threw it in a bag. And I usually get about 15 to 17 for these. It's a little bit dirty, but you know, people still buy them. They just have to clean them up a little bit. I think this is an old Radio Shack piano. It's called the Musical Elephant Keyboard. And I was curious about it because I've never seen one. And it looks like they were selling for about $25 plus shipping. I don't know if it works or not. like I said, it was $1 for all this stuff, so I just kind of threw it in the bag, and I'm gonna have to test it out a little bit. Hopefully it works, because you know, this would be kind of cool. And I also found this little Duplo set over there yesterday. I looked it up and it looked like these were selling for about 20 to 25 as well, plus shipping. The box is in terrible condition. I've already had the parts fall out twice, so I need to take this inside and spread it out on the table and get it listed. But if I can get, like, you know, if I can get 20 bucks for it, I'd be happy. Anyway, folks, I just kind of wanted to do a little quick update video, say hi, show you guys what I've been doing the last few days. If you're a full-time seller on eBay, this is probably the same type of stuff you're doing every day as well. I could probably be doing a whole lot better and a whole lot more, but, you know, right now I'm just kind of trying to push through what I have. Basically, I'm at the point now where, you know, I've got so much stuff, so any reasonable offer will be accepted, and I'm just listing stuff every day, and I'm probably just going to bring you guys along for the journey. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful day.